Hello, good evening and welcome to the tonight's stream. I hope that you are all well. We've got a public night tonight. We've got quite a few of the guys will be off running in the Hulky Racing GT Championships tonight. So I've opened up a public lobby tonight and we'll see how we go. One of the things I should point out before we go anywhere, the elephant in the room, is that I've done a few of these where we've just had one-on-one tyre and fuel. I've done a few where we've had zero tyre and fuel. Tonight, I'm mixing it up a little bit. I said to AI this morning, give me the top rooms and the top combos for recruiting and 20-minute races, and what would you suggest on tyre and fuel? And it came back and it said fuel ×2, tyre ×3. So we've gone for a little bit of tyre and fuel this evening, and we'll see what difference that has to people that are racing with us this evening. So we're doing GR4s at High Speed Ring, then we're into the GR3s at Spa, GR4s in Suzuka, and then back to GR3s at Daytona. These are all 20-minute races. We won't be going with... we won't be going with quali or anything this evening. We're literally just going straight into these. And I don't know what's going to happen with the tyre and the tyre wear on this and the fuel. We will have to see. And it'd be very interesting to see whether people go for one tyre or the other. And again, AI said give people the option of the racing medium or the racing soft tyre. Theoretically, racing soft tyre should be quicker, but it's going to burn out faster. And then, of course, you've got the medium, which should be more durable. And whether that will get you to the end or not, who knows? And, of course, we've got some very, very, very different tracks around here. So we've got, you know, the high-speed ring, which is going to be very quick, some very fast corners. Some people will want to lean on the tyres. Some other people won't want to lean on the tyres. Then we go to Spa, which has got some really big braking zones, and you've got very, very long, fast corners as well, plus the chicane, etc. So it could be very, very interesting around Spa. Then we go to Suzuka with the S's, 130R, Spoon, real test to the tyre and fuel races around here. And then finally, we go to Daytona, which brings everything together with the bank curves, the infield section, and yeah, will the tyres and fuels last, or will we be having some fun and games? As I said, I really do not know. What car do you go in? What do you do with regards to your tyres? Who knows? Some people will be in mediums, some will be in softs. You know, it's going to be very interesting to see what people run in this one. It has been put to me that going with the tyre and fuel does mean that we might not have the close racing this evening that we often get, as in some will go with a different, some will go with one strategy, some others will go with a different strategy, and so it could be a divided grid and everybody comes together at the end. Really do not know. Really do not know. I've just seen Mikey's in that Audi. I was really considering going with the Audi. Still a little bit undecided. We'll see if we can stay. Well, we won't stay with him because it's too good. Mikey is one of the top racers at PSR, along with a number of others, and one of the guys I'd love to be racing with, but unfortunately I am just not quick enough. As you can see, he's done a 1:17.5 at the moment, and going well. I've got 5 minutes to run before we get into this race, and then it will be a 20-minute. But how are tyres going to bear up around here? Oh, Alien Swift has gone in the G70, one of my favourite cars. Was really thinking about the G70. I really do like it, but I've gone for something that is reasonably good on tyres and fuel. Often you can't go far wrong with the Megane, they tell me. Mikey is already 1.5 seconds ahead of Nay, who is in second at the moment. So Mad Mikey really leading the way at the moment. Some of you will be wondering where some of the PSR racers are this evening. They will be off with Hulky Racing doing the GT Championships that is running on a Wednesday night at the moment. Quite a few people off there running that. I think Borky will be running it, Dan, Ollie, Wills, Jack Kobe. Greg might be in there, I'm not sure. And of course Hulky himself. So there'll be quite a few people in that one tonight. We'll see how this one fares. So we've got Grenster's gone with a 117.8. Not sure which car he's in, but we'll see how we go. Got a 119.3. I did do this in the TT at one point, and it was good. It was a good car. So I'm just going to change the car to the TT. I'm just going to have a little bit of a run in this one. Obviously, I was on the slower tyre, bear in mind as well in that one. But we'll get into there. We'll get on track. And I've just got 3 minutes to run, so just want to see how this feels. I can see that Ollie is in the chat. Good evening, Ollie. Hope you have a good race in the GT Championships. I can see Rita's in as well. Good evening, Rita. And Matt is in. Oh, hope the wind isn't too bad out there in the English Channel tonight, my friend. I hope that you and the boys are staying safe and that you're having a profitable night out there. Obviously, with the wind starting to howl a bit up here in Northamptonshire where I live, so goodness knows what it is like down off the Devon and Cornish coast and in the English Channel. Ugh. I actually quite like them again, really. I did do this in the I did a TCSRL race in this, and I was in the Audi, and it was pretty good. Just don't know what it's going to be like with tyres. Oh, where are we? 2 minutes to run. Let's just see what we can do. Got Mad Mikey 117.2, Grenster's a 117.8, Swifty 118.3. Oh, Chicken Yoga's gone away in 18.3. Alien is 118.8. Oh, I've gone too deep into that corner. Massively deep. Not sure which car to go with. Nay's gone for the Citroen, which is obviously a good one. Natsu's gone for that as well. I think I'm going to go with my first thought. I'm going to go with the Megane. I think that is going to be my car of choice in this one. Right, so we've got 12 in here already. Grenster, Mad Mikey, Chicken Yoga, Deluxe, me, Alien Swift, Olibiath is in, Rita is in, Nay, Nastu, Rich, RJ, Tate, and we've just got one more person that is just joining. Myrtle, probably pronounce that Myrtle. Deadpool says TT on racing mediums is good. Do you think I should do the TT, Mikey? Really got to look after your tyres if you're not in MR, says Grenster. And what's Grenster gone in? What has Grenster gone in? He's gone in for an RCF. Or should we go with the TT? What should we do, TT or Megane? Ooh, I'm not sure. Really not sure now. Really not sure. I've got to go. I'm just waiting for RJ Tate to tick in. Swifty's just changing. I did do good. I did. This is the point. This is where I'm humming and hawing here, because I did have a race around here with the Audi TT, and we were going great until the rain hit, and then I got into a bit of a kerfuffle. So I think I'm going to go for it. We've got Grenster, Mad Mikey, Chicken Yoga, D-Locks, me, Aiden Swift, Libiath, Rita, Mortal, Nay, RJ Tate, Nastu, and Rich 1. Let's get underway and see how we go. There is a G70 in here. There's a few TTs. We've got a Cayman, the Citroen, obviously. I mean, everybody's talking down the Citroen at the moment. I can't get a lab in these lobbies. Start lagging, says Swifty. That's not good. That blistering is blistering and quick, but also lumberingly heavy. Anything but good on tyres. See if it will hit us. That's going to be. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. We will see. So we've gone for the harder compound of tyres, and we'll see. We'll see what happens. Right. I don't know why it keeps changing me to that view at the moment. I think the game wants me to be in that view. Right. So 20 minutes now. There's no mandatory pit stop in this, but obviously what is going to happen with your tyres, with your fuel, we will have to wait and see. Laps. Oh. I think Nay is using his radar. Sixth at the moment. Mad Mikey's out front. Grenster second. Chicken Yoga third. Swifty is in fourth. I've just got Nay in front of me. I was not happy. I was up the inside and he moved over, and I think he thought, oh, that's not good. So we'll just keep on going. Oh, sunlight off the back of that Citroen. Whoa. Chicken Yoga in the Veyron behind. It's going to be quick down the straights. Very quick down the straights, I would imagine. Able to take the better long drive around that. Let's see how we go. Right, so Mad Mikey is still out front. And we are okay on fuel, I think. 35 laps, so should be fine on that. The big question is how we are going to do on tyres. Let's get the radar back on and getting back into the slipstream. We'll see how we go. Ice! Oh, no, you need to watch your radar. It just came across and just completely nailed me there. Concentrating, working here, working hard. This is closed up. Caught the wall. It's going to drop me off the back of Rita. In the wall, can't get off it. That was a grotty corner, just got into the wall there and just couldn't get off it and get down. Dropped a few places. It's Mikey, Nate and Gr.x out front. Are looking okay-ish. Need to be a little bit careful. Don't get up on the wall, Mitchell. Pushing, come on, let's go. Mikey's way out front. Country mile, he's absolutely gone. Don't like following people through there because it's so easy to rear end them. So I'm taking a slightly different line through those corners. That corner even, where you normally would swing around the Astro. Right, Mikey is 4.7 down the road. Absolutely running away. Rita's in to ditch the softs. Where are we? We're coming up for halfway through. Just got to be careful with these tyres. Just see what we can do on them. Fuel is absolutely fine, not a consideration. To Mikey. Halfway run through this race. Stay out the wall. Just a little bit of tyre swill through there. With 1.5 to guys behind, just under. 5 seconds to Mikey out front. He's absolutely flying. He's in a world of his own. He's Mikey. Retail's got the fastest lap of 1:16.9 on, I would imagine, well, that would have been on the soft tyres. So we're doing 1:17s now. So just about half a second or so off where we need to be, or off the fastest lap, but we are on the slower tyre, so we're giving away about half a second a lap at the moment. And we're just coming into halfway through this race. Oh, we've gone really too deep into there. It's going to compromise me badly. Trying not to get too much tyre squeal through these corners. Holding Mikey to around about 5 seconds. He's pushed it out to 5.1, 5.2 while we went deep into that corner. But this is the one that really kills that front right-hand cut tyre. Try and run off the corner and get that little rumbly noise gone as soon as possible. That rumbly noise telling me that the tyre's gripping the road too much. And Mikey now 5.3 ahead out front. Natsu's also in for a pit stop on the soft tyres. So that is a mid-race stop. So it looks like the softs are not going to go all of the way in this one. Which it does depend on the different cars, the different tracks and stuff, how these tyres are going to wear tonight. Just because we're getting away with the mediums at the moment on this doesn't mean to say that that is going to be the case for all of these races. And some of them, the two-stopper, or the one-stopper I should say, would be the answer. Mind you, are we going to be able to bring this home? We've got 8.5 minutes and that front right tyre is starting to look a little bit angry. And I am starting to lose just a little bit of traction through these corners. It's just drifting wide, not quite holding the track like it was earlier. Mikey not having any such trouble. He's 5.4. He's taking a good couple of tenths of a second out of me every single lap at the moment. Gr.x's 2.8 behind at the moment. So we'll see how things go. I don't know how things are panning out further behind. It's very, very spread out, this particular race, which was the thing, as everybody, or not everybody, as it was pointed out to me in the Discord earlier on. If you go 0-0 on the tyre and fuel, it leads to very close racing. And I wanted just to see how things were going to go in this one. And well, I might even change it for the last couple of races. We can then just compare and contrast. And of course you are going to have those people on the faster tyres going to start coming back at us. I've still got 7 minutes to go on these tyres. Is Grenster, Swifty and Yoga going to be able to come back at me? I wouldn't be surprised. Mad Mikey 5.5 seconds down the road now, and we are just about half worn on the tyres with 7 minutes to run. And, times are fairly consistent with from lap 6 we've done a 1:17.5, 0.6, 0.6, 0.7, so the tyres are starting to go. We're just losing a tenth or two each lap, and as you can see, Mad Mikey is still running away, so he's doing okay on those tyres, no problems. Just taking it a little bit easier through there so I don't chew up too much of the front tyre. Going 6 minutes to run. 6 minutes. It's going to be about what, 4 or 5 laps to go. We bring this thing home. Still pushing through there and taking a lot of life out of the tyre. And of course, once the tyres start to go, they can go quicker. So we've got to keep an eye on those tyres. 1:17.7 the last lap, 1:17.9. So you can see that we are dropping a little bit. And Mikey's 6 seconds down the road. He's going really well. 4 seconds Gr.x is behind me at the moment. We did call out the MR car would be the better option around here. Let's see how things go towards the end of this one. Mikey now dips into 6 seconds ahead in the lead. He's going really well. Got it all under control. Just adjusting my braking ever so slightly to compensate for the tyres now. I don't want to take life out of them. Again, Mikey's taking another couple of tenths out of me, just in that little complex alone. Gr.x is catching behind, down to 4.7. And if it's going to be enough with 4.5 minutes to run. So 4.25 minutes since we came over the line. We're doing 1:18s now. Rita 1:16.9 still her best time, or Mortel has come in on the medium tyres, so he or she has had enough of those and wants to get rid of them and get on to a better tyre. I'm pretty much committed, as I suspect Mikey is. I'm going to watch and see what Mikey does, but I think that if we do have to come in for tyres now, it's going to be a little bit game over for us. We will be falling right back into the pack. Get round. Oh, slight touch of the barrier there. Gr.x has dropped to 5.5 seconds. It looks like he might have had a bit of an issue. I don't know whether that is a track limit issue or whether his tyres are going off. I'd love to know what the state of Mikey's tyres are at the moment. He's so far ahead. So an 18.8. So we've dropped about a second whilst these tyres have started to go. Evening, Jonesy. So, yeah, lost about a second a lap at the moment we're down. Mikey, no such issues. He's managing his tyres really well. Got to be pushing mine just a little bit too far in places. Swifty now is in third, so Gr.x has just dropped back ever so slightly. So whether Swifty is on the faster tyre, I don't know. 5.6 behind. I could do with it being one more lap, but I've got a suspicion it's going to go to 2. How many seconds is it to the line? We're going to be 2 more laps, unfortunately, so we're going to have to make these tyres last. It's going to be pretty dead, that front right tyre at the end of this one. Everybody's very spread out in this, very much so. Some of that could be the tyre deg, the tyre strat. I'm not quite sure. I thought we'd have still had little battles throughout the field, but it's like a qualifying session. This, look at it. The gaps between all the cars is incredible. It's like a rally stage where we've all gone off at different times. That Fury will be saying to me, mate, I told you so, I told you so. And he would be right at this stage because we've lost the close racing in this one for the moment. So we might yet drop back to 1 or 0 and 0 even for the last couple of races. That was Suzuka and Daytona, where we would go for just probably soft tyres and just go 0 to straightforward sprints. We'll see. We will see. Mikey. Oh, we're going to have to do another one. We're definitely going to have to do another one. Mikey's on his next lap. He's coming up to lap somebody, I think, in front. I don't think I'm going to do that. I'm 7.6 ahead of Alien Swift behind. We are going to need to do this one. There'll be a few that will tick over the line and finish their lap in a moment. Possibly about half the field, I suspect. We are now on our final lap. What I've got to do is just watch out for Swifty behind. Just taking it easy through that one so I don't burn these tyres out too much. Still got a way to go yet. Rita has finished. She is the first of the finishers in 6th. So it's only the top 6 that managed to get around for that extra lap. Oh, this car is sliding. Looks like Markey has managed to lap the car in front. I think, unless there's 2 together. I don't think so, because we're in 2nd place. Oh, come on, round we go, round we go, round we go. Come on, come on. Where is he? He's 8 seconds down the road in the end. Wow, a full 8 seconds down the road ahead of us. What a race Mikey's had. And we are 7 ahead of Swifty. I'm pleased with that. Oh, that worked out beautifully. The TT, really, really nice around there. Put the mediums on and away we go. Oh, I should look at the rules better. I thought you had to use both compounds. No. It doesn't matter. It does not matter about the tyres you need to do. We are on racing soft and racing mediums. You can run. You can choose the tyre that you want to run, but it's X, meaning that you do not have to pit in this one. Wow, 4 positions raised. If that was a daily race, I'd be really happy. Oh, I've got a nice ticket there. That will probably give me a an engine. Right, all I'm going to do tonight, I'm just going to save the replay. I'm not going to share them tonight because we are on a public lobby, and obviously all the stewards' inquiries and everything else won't really come in. Mikey saying, I was glancing at the stream. You had a great couple of laps at the start. I did. I got boxed up with a couple of people. Nay, unfortunately, I was a bit worried about on the radar. And Swifty says his front right was fully dead. Mine was not good. Right, Mikey was your winner with a 1:17.289. I was in second with a 1:17.079. And Alien Swift in third with a 1:17.4. Grenster came in fourth. Deluxe in fifth. Rita in 6th, losing the fastest lap, I think, just at the end there to Chicken Yoga, who got a 1:16.771, so taking it away by a little over a 1/10 of a second. That's close. And Nay in 8th, Mortel in 9th, Nastu in 10th, Libiath in 11th, Rich in 12th, and RJ Tate DNF'd in that particular one. Right, okay, let's get into the next race. So we're going to load up Spa. I'm going to leave the tyres and the fuel as it is for this one. I think for the last 2, Suzuka and Daytona, I might take it back to 0 because I'm interested. With the GR4s, we all split around the track. Everybody was in their own race. So it was basically just like qualifying. Let's see if this one goes the same way. And if it does, then we'll change. Good afternoon, Rachel. Or good evening. How are you doing? Grenster eats Tyres for breakfast. And Mikey's saying, I was surprised mine lasted. I'm usually a tyre shredder. Yeah, I was watching mine closely. Very, very, very closely. Right, again, I don't know what is going to be good around here as far as tyres are concerned. Obviously, normally the go-to car would be the Porsche that I had lined up, but I'm just wondering if the Nismo might be a good choice around here. I'm not quite sure. And of course, you know, how are the tyres going to eat around this one, and how many laps are we going to get? Obviously, a much longer, more technical circuit this with some very fast sweeping corners, some very high braking zones, and yeah, it'll be very, 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 very interesting indeed. We'll see how things go. But Mad Mikey has gone for the R8 as I had expected that he would. I'm in the 992 at the moment. Big KM is in the 992. Mortal has gone in the R8. Nay's gone in the 296. Super Nace is in the 911 991. Will has gone for the 992. There's a few Porsches. Rich has gone for the Peugeot RCZ. Seeing that in a few races lately, and it's been pretty nice. Pretty nice indeed. I'm just going to do a global one here. This isn't going to be to anybody in particular. I'm just going to say, please use your radars. This one. Oh, Swifty's not going for the Jaguar. There's too many R8s. So how many R8s we got then? Grenster's gone for the Vision GT Concept. That's the Mazda, I think. Mikey's gone for the R8. Chicken Yoga's gone for the Viper. Gr.x has gone for the R8. I'm in the Porsche. Swifty's in the F-Type. Big is in the 911. Libiath is in the older 911. Rita's in the Peugeot now. Mortel is in the R8. Nay's in the Ferrari, and Super Nace is in the older Porsche. So yeah, interesting, and we'll see how we go. And yeah, will be interesting, very interesting, this one. So I am going to get this one underway at 22. So the race is starting at XX40. Should have put this up before while I was jibber jabbering, but we'll get this one out at that, and we'll see how we go. So I've got a mix of cars here, and of course, what car tyre compound are people going to go for? Will be very interesting. For the race event settings, I have got a rolling start on, so that hopefully we won't all be barreling into the first corner and crashing. I was considering putting ghosting on for these races, but I haven't tonight. I have left them off. And we're going to be going racing in just a couple of minutes. After this, we're going to be off to Suzuka in the GR4s, and then we'll be in the GR3s at Daytona for the last, or theoretically the last race of the night. There is a poll up at the moment. I don't know how the poll is going. 47% for one tyre and one fuel for the tyre wear. So 1 and 1 is at the moment the out front favourite. We've got 15 votes as well. So nearly 50% of the vote has gone to 1 and 1. Interestingly, the 0-0 is not there. Just as I say that, oh no, it's flicking around to 50%. So the 0-0 is a little bit lower than I had thought. Yeah, interesting. Right, it is 21:40. We have got Grenster, Mad Mikey, Chicken Yoga, Gr.x, me, Alien Swift, Big KM, Libiath, Rita, Myrtle, Nay, Super Nace, Will, Rich, and I'm just waiting for Dawn Force to tick in. Let me just do my usual. I'm going to say please tick in, and by the time I've done this, they'll have ticked in. Please tick in, and I'm just going to give them just a moment or two, and then we will go racing. Grenster said, I do want to mention, and then something dropped out of there. I do want to mention rolling start on this track is one of, if not the worst tracks to have it. But don't take my words before you see it for yourself. Okay, ooh, okay, that's not good. So I might have messed up big time. Might have messed up massively. We shall see. It doesn't look like Dawn Force is joining us. I'm just going to give them until 42, and then we'll see how we go. Yeah, I just thought rolling start would have just made people think about things going into the first corner a little bit. But we'll see how we go. Oh, we just got somebody else. Oh, Heinsberger is in. So just going to wait for Heinsberger and then we're going to go. Obviously Dawn Force I think is just going to spectate. The only thing I hate about the rolling start on this one is if you are in the middle of the pack, where I'm likely to be, and it starts you on that chicane. It's pretty nasty. Should I change it? Should we change it? Give me a thumbs up in the chat if you want to change to what's it? To a grid start. Heinsberger, I think, is now in. So the runners are Heinsberger, Grenster, Mad Mikey, Chicken Yoga, Deluxe, me, Alien Swift, Big, Libiath, Rita, Mortal, Nay, Super Nace, Will, Rich, and Dawn Force is not. I'm getting a couple of people saying to change the settings to a grid start. So let me just do that very quickly. So Swifty's saying yes, Rita's saying yes, and Deadpool's saying grid start could be chaos. I'm going to change it. I'm going to change it. We changed it and then we'll go. We'll change it and then we'll go. Against my better judgment. There we go. If it all becomes a pile up into the first corner, it ain't nothing to do with me. It ain't nothing to do with me. It's going to be chaos into the first corner. Right, Heinsberger, Grenster, Chicken Yoga, Deluxe, me, Alien Swift, Biggs, Libiath, Rita, Mortal Nay, Super Nace, Will, Rich. I'm just waiting for Mad Mikey to join, and Dawn Force is still not in. So let's start this one and we'll see how we go. Good luck, everybody. This will be very interesting. So the poll is 50% 1-on-1 tyre and fuel. So we'll probably go with that for the last two races of the night. For this one, there is tyre and fuel to worry about. Probably not fuel, but certainly tyres. Let's just see what happens. Right, people wanted a grid start. We're all nicely closed up even. Let's see what happens. Hopefully we'll get through the corner without too much trouble. Wow, that's a big hold on the line there. Car on the outside of me. My corner, my friend. Oh! Unfortunately, I'm not sure if I caught Deluxe through there. Chicken Yoga seemed a little bit slow through there. Deluxe did not get a penalty, so that's good. Oh, I went hugely deep there. This Porsche constantly kills me. We'll see how we go then. If I really bin it and I do badly, then I'll come out and I'll commentate on this one. But for the moment, we'll see how we go. Fifth at the minute. KM got through. Chicken Yoga just behind me at the moment. Can go a little bit deeper into there. Doesn't want to turn. Oh, are we on the wrong tyres? I wonder. Soft would have been the better option in this one. Oh, it's slippery. It's all over the shop. It's going to go round. Oh. Right, we've got a race on our hands now. Let's see if we can get on the back of Rita and then chase Mortal. Got Mikey Heinsberg and D-Locks out front. No issues over the O-Roos this time. Ooh. He says, went a bit wide through there. Oh, Rita's got a half second for the Eau Rouge. Must have skipped over the top of it, I imagine. I've still gone too deep into that one. I'm going to brake even earlier for these corners than I'm expecting to. Half second two for that. That's a pain. Out massively for that. I was thinking that I won't make any time up on Rita in front. I'll back out and try and save myself from the penalty, but he didn't like it. It says, no, I'm going to do you for track limits. So it's going to be even Stevens between Rita and I. Rita's just holding 1 second ahead of me at the moment. Car off in the up the front there. Ooh, that was a horrible join. Oh, Swifty is making short work of him. Ooh, come on, Rita, let's get going. Get round, get round, get round. It's just a bit slow off the mark. Oh, Swifty, don't disappear. It's always a bit crazy on a public night. Still going too deep into that corner. Where have I got a brake for that corner in this car with these tyres? Yellow flags out. We've got somebody recovering there in front of us. Jake, if you let me know who it is and you stick around, I'll boot him out. It'll be just a straight kick, mate. Just make a note who it was, let me know, and I'll kick him for the next one. A bit too much there. I do know how you feel. Ooh, nearly dropped it. Jake, that would be, if you could tell me who it was, because I didn't make a note of the name, that would be a definite kick. He would not be in the next race. End off. But I don't know who it was. Oh, my ears are burning like crazy. Somebody's talking about me. Oh, could have been off there. It is half second. Was it Nay again? Just check the just check the stream or whatever and let me know who it was, Jake. Make sure we get the right person and then they're out of here. I thought it was somebody behind me because you took them out and Nay is in front. I'm not convinced it was him. I'm pretty sure that you binned him, you sent him to the shadow realm. Stay off. Oh! Gone off, gone off, gone off. Oh, I got another half second. What are you doing me track limits tonight? Thank you. I thought it was something like that. Mara, whatever. Thank you, Matt. I'll check him out at the end. The app behind me now. Careful on this. Oh, we've got a yellow flag out. Well, off the side of the road there. Oh, crikey, I braked at the 150 and it's still gone too deep. Libiaf, go through, mate. What have I got to do to get this car slowed down on these tyres? Up track limits like you wouldn't believe. With a penalty too. We find ourselves down in 9th now. So we've got 8 minutes to run, so we've got a fair bit of time. But the big question is, what can we do about trying to get into the mix with these guys just ahead here? Is there anything that we can do? .9 behind Will. We need some help down the long straight, down the Camel straight, in this one. We need a good exit out here. We've got quite a few people leaving at the moment. I can see Mikey's left as well. I don't know why Mikey's left. If it comes to it, have we got enough PSR guys? I can always open this up as a PSR only for the next couple of races. I'll look and see how many people we've got still in the lobby at the end of this one. Also regarding the time when we'll be coming up to the time when the GT Championship will be coming to an end as well. We might get a few of the PSR guys in. Oh, Rita's gone a bit wide there. Very hard for me to read the chat at the moment. If I read the chat, I know I'm going to crash. Oh, Mikey's. I guess that you just physically can't do any more. It's not because of the racing, Mikey, that you've gone, but for physical reasons. Somebody cut the chicane there really badly. Five minutes to run. There's only going to be about 6 of us running at the end of this, I think. We've lost loads. Right, what can I do about Will? Can I catch him? Okay, no worries, that's fine. Mikey, thanks for letting me know. Stay in, stay in, stay in. That was a bit all or nothing. That was all or nothing into that corner. The wheel goes to the inside. He's probably seen how I've been braking into this corner all night. Thinking, oh, Morgan's going to go in deep, I'm going to stay out of the way. I don't want to get caught out. Going around. Oh, that was nothing to do with me. He dropped that on his own. Suddenly we find ourselves in 6th place. Again, I'm not quite sure how. Well, we Libya 5.5 seconds down the road. So all I've got to do is a second and a bit and I'll catch him. Tyres are looking good. Fuel's looking good. I reckon I could probably done soft tyres on this one. Who would have known? Right, here's Libya, 5.5. All bigs in for tyres. He's losing the softs. I wonder if there's any other guys up front on softs that are going to have to come in. That's interesting. He's still in the pits. When's he coming out? He might be just in front of me, and he's going to be on the faster tyres, of course. He is, and he will be on the faster tyres. So he's going to be in a battle with Libyath. Libyath is on older tyres. He's slow down big. Are they going to get into a battle? Can I use that to my advantage at all? Slight lift over a rouge because I was worried about going over the curb there. It's going to hurt me a little bit down this long straight. As you can see, Big is just going away from me slightly. Suddenly these tyres have come together and able to brake a lot later than I was earlier on. seem to have come into a lovely little window. All gone off there though. Another half second. Oh, we're going to go round. And off. Oh, massive off. Let's sneeze. It's going so well until we binned it. Oh, I was going to get a 6th place. It's gifted that to Rita and Will. And we're not going to get that back now because we've got to serve the penalty. And I'm not going to be able to make up that amount of time. Oh, that's a shame. We'll go for it. We'll see what happens. You never know. Will might get in a battle with Rita. It could even be a late pit stop from somebody up front. But at the moment, I'm 4 seconds behind the 2 in front. But it's super late. On the brakes, get it slowed down. Come on, rotate, rotate, rotate over this one on the power as quickly as we can. Good night, Swifty. I know public nights are a difficult one, but sometimes as the host, I need to run them to get people in to see how we race. When we start getting up to full rooms, I won't be doing this anymore. Oh, really messed that up. We've gotten down to 3.8 in front, but lovely little corner there. Down to 2.4. That silly little mistake on mine's cost me so bad. Story of my life, isn't it? One little mistake. Left the brake in a bit late there, just to see if I could carry a bit more speed and just close the gap, but I think that's now game over with regards to this battle. We're not going to be able to close up more unless the car in front gets into a problem. Wait 2.5 seconds. Well, there's no ghosting, so no penalty. 2.3. 2.2. 2.2 still. Oh, we've got a yellow flag up, so there's nothing we could do. Even if we could close up, that would have been it. Oh, wow, I gave that away. Gave that to Rita and Will there, unfortunately, right at the end. We were going okay, and then suddenly we just dropped it, spun it, round it went. One of the things I do need to do very, very quickly is I need to grab some water. So. Your result there, Heinsberger was the winner, a 2:18.543. Gr.x in second with a 2:20.051. Big KM with the fastest lap, a 2:18.272. Chicken Yoga in fourth, Libiath fifth, Rita in sixth, Will seventh. I got eighth, should have had sixth. Rich in ninth, Super Nace in 10th, and then we had Grenster, Swifty, Mortel, Mikey, and Nate all DNF'd in that one. Oh, your top 3, Heinsberger, Delox, and Big for that particular race. Right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to load the settings up for Suzuka, and what we're going to do now is change the where I can't find it. Where am I looking? Up here. I'm going to change this to 1-on-1. So we've got people joining us. Load settings. Just go 1 and 1, and we will save those settings, and then we will change the event. And this race is going to be starting at 1:15. So I just need to get some water. So 1:15 on this one, and I have changed the tyre and fuel to 1-on-1 to see what happens. I mean, we had some good racing in that last one, I felt. Richardson, did someone crash on the line end of the race for a yellow flag? I suspect somebody probably spun it. It's the reason why we don't allow spinning on the line, because it throws a yellow flag and does spoil it for people racing behind. Danny Marshall, good evening. Thank you for popping in. Vic, thanks for popping in as well. And I can see you're in the lobby too, which would be good. Right, I will be back in just a minute. I was just waiting to see if somebody does go on track, and then I will put you on board with them. Who have we got? Is D-Lock's going to go out? Libyath is going to go out. I'll leave you on board with Libyath for the moment. I will be back in just a couple of moments. Don't go away. We are back. Right. Oh, where are we? 10 past. When did I say we were going to start? I don't remember. 1:15. Okay, what sort of cars people in? Megane G70. I tell you what, I quite liked the TT in the last one. I think we might go with the same for this one. Just see what we can do around here. So a lot of this is going to be really looking after the tyres, isn't it? Especially through this little bit down the bottom here. And through the S's. saw a note that flashed up there, but I don't know what it was. I'll have a look if it comes up again. 12 minutes past. We're going to be going just under 3 minutes. Too late on 30 are. Not going to get a chance to get around. 26, good. Not started, but we can. Not started, but 26. I don't know what that's about. I don't know what that is about. No idea. Yeah, probably no need to look after tyres. Good point. It is a sprint, isn't it? So I guess softs is the way to go, isn't it? Thinking about it. Soft tyres. What have we got? We got Italian NSX, the Megane, the TT. I'm in the Citroen, the Megane. So we've got a couple of Meganes, some NSXs. I might go with the Megane, actually. I might go with the Megane. We'll see how we go. Right, we're going in just a minute's time. So we've got Heinsberger, Grenster, Chicken Yoga, Deluxe, me, Libiath, Rita, Glenn Fandango, Outlaw Number 1 Pops, Vadim, Super Nace, Wills, and Normsy. Normsy's in the NS6 as well. Okay, all right. So, Libiath has gone in the Citroen. The Citroen being that monster car. Fandango's gone in the GTR. It's going to be interesting, this one. Let's see how we go. We've lost Jimbo. He joined and immediately left. And we'll see how we go. But Grenster, yeah, thank you for the reminder about the tyres. I forgot all about that. Obviously, tyre wear is not going to come in. This is going to just be a straight sprint. I do like it with a bit of tyre wear. I might forget in the next one. I just might forget and run with the strategy again. I like it. It gives it that extra little something in a race, I feel, where you've got to think and just worry about things rather than just flat out going. But it'd be interesting to see if people are all together in this one or whether it splits. So it will be interesting to see if it splits up. Can't remember. We're on a rolling start for this one. Right, let's see how we go. Find your way through there much. Let's get on the back of Normsy. Right, we're up alongside. Greenster D-Lock's number one out front at the moment, tucked up behind Vortex. Nice little dummy on Vortex there. Enjoyed that one. Not often I'm able to pull those moves off. Oh, Heinsberger's got it big sideways moment there. How on earth did he hold that? I do not know. It was a big heart in the mouth moment that was for Wans. Just covering off the inside from Vortex behind me. Let's go. Ollie, how did you do, my friend? How did you and Wills do? It was all a bit messy. I saw somebody going off and I didn't quite sure what the two in front were doing there. Trying to read those positions, Ollie, and I can't as much as I'm trying. Start P6 and 7, finish first, and Will came 6th. So you got a first again. You were first last week, weren't you? I might be wrong. Right, got to work hard to get on the back of these two guys. That run out to 119 miles an hour. Oh, Vortex is making a move up the inside. Looks better of it. Can't quite get that one done. He's having another look though. Trying to find a way through. Can't find it at the moment. Hines is covering him off nicely. Go for the inside. Long way to go yet. And we've got Vadim, he's only half a second behind me. Need to push a little bit harder to get on the back of these two up front here. Oh, just reaching the limit of the grip there on the tyres. Steering wheel just letting me know that the grip are gone. Get round. Takes just ahead of Hines. Just too far back to do anything about it at the moment. Vadim right behind me too. Grenster's way out front at the moment. Denotes and Libiath first, second and third, going well. Oh, just caught the curb a little bit wrong through there. Managed to gather it up, thankfully. It was a big moment. Good evening, Trigger. Whoa. Come on, get round. There have been a few this week, I have to say, but I've been doing a lot of recruiting and out on a lot of the forums and stuff like that. I've got a few people that have asked me to do a few more of the World Circuit races. I've got to get those done next week. So they're hanging around waiting for those two. Oh, I'm going to get done by Vadim here. RL, thank you very much for dropping in, my friend. Come on. Just cannot get on the back of these two. Constantly about 0.8, 0.9 behind. That's what I do here. It's gone out to just over 1 second. I'm still shooting blues at the moment, but it's just not enough. Mine's just keeping it to that 1 second. Vortex just in front as well. There's a little bit of a gap forming up there between those two guys. Start throwing caution to the wind and going for it around some of these corners. Come on. Oh, RL9010, my VR headset misses me. I do use it. I use it when I'm not recording and when I'm just racing for myself. It does get used. I do love VR racing, I must admit. It brings this game to life. But I just had a lot of people just said that it wasn't for them when I was streaming. They didn't like it. And so I did ditch it. Oh, I've nearly ditched that into the barrier there. Come on. Post up behind Hines and then we've all on back again a little bit. Grenster's out front. Denotes and Libiath look like they might be falling into the clutches of the guys just in front of me. So this could get quite interesting as we get into the final part of this one. Big slide mid-corner. Managed to gather it up, thankfully. Again, risking the curb through there. Heinsberger's risking the track limits as well, kicking up the grass. He's using everything to try and keep me behind and stay with the guy in front. It's the guy in front that we need to catch. got the gear wrong there, bouncing off the rev limiter. What I need to do now is get on the back of Heinz, not fight, but work together on a couple of the long straights and see if we can close the gap at all. At the moment, we're just too far behind. We're going to keep pushing, we're going to keep trying. Hi Hulky, how did your race go, mate? Hope it went well. 0.7 behind Heinz, it's not close enough. He's just doing enough on every corner. 0.8. He's got a great exit on that corner, I've just got no answer for him. Bang, bang, get it rotated. On the power, off the power, rotation, come on the power. Let's see if we can get on the back of Heinz now. Any opportunity. Not enough for a bump draft. Ferrari's looking good. Oh, don't go off, don't go off. I nearly went off with him there. Sure where the corner is. Staying steam, we've got 5 minutes to run. Nearly off. Sorry, I'm not watching the chat too much at the moment because this is a bit full on this race. There's a lot going on here. My PSN should be on the screen there, my friend. If you want to race with us, you will need to send me an email. If you do !join in the chat, it will tell you, but you will need to send me an email to PlayStationRacer@outlook.com with your PSN name, your GT7 name, your Discord name, and your YouTube name. I need all 4. And then you will need to have your PSN open, because I need to run some checks. And that is the same for everybody now. Right, let's go, let's go, let's go. Oh, got a little bit deep into there. Nothing that we can do to catch up with those guys up front. Really pushing this. Vortex is 4.4 down the road. He needs a second a lap. It's got to be found. Youngsters doing 2:10.6s. I'm doing 2:12s. We're a little bit slower since we have come out of slipstream and we're in fresh air. So what I really need is these guys up in front to really get into some battle. Slow each other up a little bit. Give me the opportunity to try and get with them. .7's nice, but not good enough. Need to be closing up a lot more than that. I do love this track. It's in this car. Really, really nice in this car. It's up front, noticeably quicker, even though we're not going that much quicker on our blue deltas. They are in a battle now. Looks like Vortex has found his way past Libiath. It's Grenster, Dr.x, Vortex and Libiath out front. That's the top 4. I'm in 5th at the moment. And I'm going to go really, really quiet in a minute. There's only an opportunity here if I can just keep it together. Possibly close up. Oh, I've got to concentrate more. I've got 2.3 minutes. So 2 laps. Or is it going to be 2 or is it going to be 1? Ooh, don't know. We'll see. Hopefully it'll be 2. I'm going to need 2 to catch these guys. Oh no, we're off. Big off there as we're just really trying to push these track limits. Try and catch, but I don't think we're going to. It's not going to be enough. Yeah, it'll make a huge difference. Going up to direct drive, massive difference. That's me looking at the chat and getting my braking wrong. Oh, the irons has gone right round. Looks like he spun and I just put it off, but there's no way we're going to catch these guys up front now. We are fighting for 6th. I've kept my G29 that I have for like a decade or so, and I've kept it as a spare. But if this ever dies, I'll put the G29 on, but I'll be putting another one on these on order straight away, without a second thought. Direct drives are just wonderful wheels. I adore this Logitech DD Pro. I don't think you call it a DD Pro, I think it's just a Logitech Pro. Absolutely adore it. Oh, what a shame we put it off. Dr.x too far ahead of me at the moment. Oh, Dr.x, Heinsberg was on racing mediums. I nearly made that mistake too, my friend. It was only when Grenster called it out in the chat that I realised. So Brian mostly does decals for GT7. Ooh. Right, let's just bring this home. Hopefully we will not get another lap, because I'm not going to catch the guys in front, and I'm guy behind is 1.8. Oh, this is going to be, oh, please, 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 please. Oh, just on the line. Thank goodness for that. Oh, that was close. Only the top 4 go around for an additional lap. All of the rest of us are 1 lap behind. That's amazing. Grenster, Vortex, Libiath and Dr.x. Congratulations to you guys. Enjoy the last lap. Ooh, Jack Cooper, watch the room ID, Mitch. Struggling to find the lobby. I'm surprised you're struggling to find it, because it's a public lobby. It's just public, this one. There is no room key or anything like that. Wow, Brian's got 1,200 shared decals to date. That's incredible. Incredible. I'll have to have a look at those. Whew. Definitely have to look at those. That's a lot of hard work doing that many decals. But yeah, Cooper, this is a public lobby at the moment, and we got just enough room at the minute. I think we've got 12 running, and we've got 14 in this one, so only got 2 places left. Heinsberger quitting out of that one, and the rest running at the moment. But who is going to win? We've got Grenster, Vortex, Libiath and Dr.x. Vortex and Libiath were having a great battle. I think Dr.x was in there as well. But I just couldn't. I dropped it. Had a big incident on turn 1. I looked in the mirror because I was worrying where Heinsberger was, thinking he was going to come through on the rejoin, and all I saw was him going round and round and round. So that was good. Jack, click on full rooms in lobby and show only rooms with friends. At the moment it's full. We've got 2 places at the moment, Hulky, I think. Oh, maybe it isn't. No, maybe if we've got a few more guys that have jumped in, then, well, 12,000 decals. I was impressed with 1,200. 12,000. That's incredible. Incredible. Insane. That is a lot of hard work. A lot of hard work. Right, let's just save the replay. I'm not doing a sharing them this tonight because it is a public lobby. But Grenster was your winner with a 2:10.632 and the fastest lap. Vortex, I was having a battle with for a while, and I couldn't stay with him. Got second. He bested me with a 2:10.777. Libyath in third with a 2:11.211. I love this. Look, the times we've got a 2:10.777 and then a 2:11.211. I love that. Deluxe in fourth. I got fifth. Vadim in sixth. Chicken Yoga in seventh. Rita in eighth. Will came in ninth. Normsy 10th. Glenn Fandango 11th. Number one Pops in 12th. Super Nace in 13th. And Heinsberger was a DNF there. We saw him going around. Grenster, Vortex and Libyath. Your 1, 2, 3. What do we do here? Or what do we do here? Should we go with should I? I'll knock it back. Look, I'll knock it back. We're going for racing soft only, and we'll go for, if I can find it, it's up here, isn't it? We'll go 1 and 1. There we go. Oh, Normsy! Thank you for the 2, my friend. Have a good night's sleep. Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you. Let me just, I need to do some money bags. I need to do some money bag ones. I'm going to throw up a few beers. Thank you, Normsy. Thank you, my friend. You have yourself a really good night. Thank you for racing with us this evening. Interestingly, the poll has swung a little bit. We're still 1 and 1 tyre and fuel. But now we're at 31% for 0-0 and higher wear. And 1 and 1 is 38%. So 1 and 1 is winning the poll at the moment, but it has swung quite a fair bit, which is interesting. Richardson, good night, my friend. Thank you for racing with us this evening. And right, we are going to be going racing in this one at 1:45. So this race is going to be starting at 1:45. It will be the last one tonight, I'm afraid. I'm just going to let everybody last race tonight. And because I've raced all of them and my head will explode, I think, if I do another one. And I've got to be up early tomorrow to off to the hospital tomorrow. Chicken Yoga just saying to Rita, worked hard to keep the gap. Guys, you're better off, by the way, and I mean this sincerely, you're better off talking in the YouTube chat than you are in the game, purely because a lot of people get reported for saying the most innocuous and innocent things in the game chat, and it just is not worth, it really isn't worth the risk. It's entirely up to you, of course, but my recommendation, as always, to everybody is please don't talk in the game chat. This is the reason why I have the stream running, so that people can hear what I'm saying on the stream and communicate to you guys. But also, you can chat freely and without any issues in the YouTube chat. If you talk in game, you do risk. You risk getting a ban. So you've been warned. Right, Rita says, I think People's Choice of Tyres spaces out the pack. We'll be going softs only on this one. And I'm going to try the R8 in this one. But I am just taking a break for the moment. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to spectate for the minute. And Cooper's found us, obviously, because he is in the Audi R8. And yeah, I'm just going to take a break from the wheel for the minute. And thank you to everybody that's raced with me this evening. I made it another successful night. I appreciate all of you that support me by racing every night and enable me to do what we do, to run this stream, to run these lobbies. I do enjoy it, look forward to it every single day, and I can only do it with your help. So those of you disappearing, have yourselves a great morning, day, evening, night, whatever you're doing, have a good one, and we will be in for our last one of the night. Will, He's in America and he's in the Corvette. The Corvette, I do love seeing the Corvettes around here. I really, really do. I almost made this a Corvette only race tonight, but I didn't, because I was just a little bit concerned that it gets a bit too difficult with a public open lobby. By the way, tomorrow we will be back with normal PSR registered racers only, and then Friday we're going to be doing a Friday night special. And even at the moment, I don't know what we're going to be doing, because I am waiting on a young man to get back to me. And yeah, we'll see how we go. So Will is in, and we're at 43, so we're going to be racing in just over a minute's time. Grenster in that Viper. Beefy car around here. Can be a bit of a handful, and we have seen people have trouble in that, spinning it. Grenster's usually pretty good in it, and he's also very, very good. This is probably here, if I'm not mistaken, probably one of his best tracks. Very, very, very good around here. But interesting to see him in the Viper. Well, Will's Racing has gone. What is that for? Oh. Oh. Do you know what? Do you know what? Do you know what? I might just do that. I might do that. Where's the Z4? I haven't run it in a while. I might go for the Z4. We might do the Z4. That'll be good. That'll be cool. We'll see how we go. Right, just under a minute and we're going racing. Brian says, good advice, rechat. PlayStation do not investigate reports. They use bots to read and tend to just warn and ban you regardless. A simple hello can be reported. Very, very true. Very, very true. Honestly, and I've got it in our rule book. Honestly, I do suggest that you do not use the game chat. I really, really do. Really, 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 really do. I cannot say that often enough. Right, in this one, we've got Heinsberger, Dr. Gr.x, Grenster, Wills, Chicken Yoga, Dnotes, me, Hulky, Vortex, Rita, Glenn Fandango, Cooper, Nace. Super Nace has been in here all night. Will, and Bumblebee Croyer is just joining us. Hopefully Bumblebee will tick in very, very, very quickly. Come on, Bumblebee. Come on. I'm going to ask him to tick in, and then by the time I've asked him to tick in, he'll have ticked in. I say this every time, and it nearly always happens. If he doesn't tick in, I'm going to go anyway, because time is getting on. So if he gets to 46 and he's not got ticked in, we're going to go. Yeah, Trigger. There's all sorts. Yeah. 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 It's just best not to do it. It is, seriously, it's better just not to use the chat. Bumblebee does not seem to be ticking in, so I think I'm going to go, and I don't see anything in the chat to say what he's doing. So I am going to get this one underway. So in this one, we have got, let me just go through the runners. We have got Heinsberger, Gr.x, Grenster and Will's Racing, Chicken Yoga, Dnotes, myself, Hulky, Vortex, Rita, Glenn Fandango, M2 Cooper, Super Nace, Will. Bumblebee Croyer, unfortunately, not ticking in, so we are going to get this one underway, and we'll see how we go. Right. Let's get this one underway, and we'll see how we do. Good luck, everybody. Last one of the night. Whew. Right, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Are we on a rolling start? I think we might be on a rolling start for this one. Be interesting for the first corner. Traction control should be one. It is one. I've gone back to traction control 1 on these GR3 cars for the moment, just because. Let's go. Starting 9th. I've got to find 3 places to try and get a top 6 here. is actually quite quiet on the TV, this one. Grace. It will be quite loud, but oh, there's one gone round. Elock's nearly dropping it there. Don't know who that was that went out there. That was a Chevy, I think. Elock's taking a look up the inside. We're going to follow him through. I think that might be a couple of places, maybe even 3 places that we have made up on there. But there's a long way to go and plenty of time for me to drop it. I'm going to try, Brian. Believe me, I'm going to try, but I'm going to have to concentrate. See Granster and Heinsberg are out front. Granster's super quick around here, but then Wheels, Gr.x and Dlocks are pretty much locked together here. Oh, that might be a penalty. Just didn't want to turn. Did not want to turn. I compromised my exit as well. I should have just jumped across the curb and stayed on the back of Dlocks. Double punishment there for me. We'll stay high, we'll stay out of the way. We've got these faster cars coming through. It's the pain of penalty around here. Penalty just goes on and on and on. What has happened to my TV? It's gone off. Okay, I have a slight issue here. My TV has decided to turn off for some reason. How do I get that back? Interesting. Not that one. Ooh. Okay, this is interesting. Live catch-up TV. Don't want that. Okay, I need to bail on this one. Yes, I do want to quit. Bear with me a second, guys. Let me just spectate. I'll put you on board with Grenster whilst I just try and get my TV sorted out. I've got a big equipment failure. That's a shame. I was doing okay there. My TV has just decided to flip over from the game to the TV. Menu. No, not that one. Game. There we go, we're back. We're back, but we're out of this race, unfortunately. So, we are back. Oh, Greg Dowie's in. Dowie. I was talking about Dowie yesterday. Come on. Dowie Motorsports. How is the racing going? Very, very interesting. I did mention him yesterday. I think it was yesterday or the day before, wondering how the racing was going, and I've not managed to find the website and catch up and see how he's doing. So he is a proper racing driver in a proper racing car, and it's not a British touring car, but it's similar. And really want to see the car and the livery and see how he's doing. So hopefully he'll be able to let us know in a few moments. But at the minute, let's get into this one. We'll put some information up on the screen and we'll just have a little look and see how people are going. So at the minute, Grenster is 3.7 seconds ahead and going really well in that Viper. We've got a little bit of a battle going on behind between Daytona, Wills and Gr.x. Gr.x is just off the back of this little group here. Daytona is half a second ahead of Wills, who is 1.8 or 2 ahead of Gr.x, who seems to be dropping back ever so slightly. And Vortex is 1.5 further back as we go through into the first corner. And they're going really, really well. Oh, thank you, Greg. That'll be great. Magic, some images. That will be cool. Heinsberger in 6th at the moment. Love the livery on that car. Really good livery. Hulky in 7th. Chicken Yoga in 8th. Rita in 9th. Cooper in 10th at the moment. Nace in 11th. And Will and Glenn just bringing up the rear at the minute. Grenster's way out front on his own at the moment. And Delox has managed to put a little bit of a gap between himself and Wills. Wills is going to need to close up. That BMW felt really, really good. Or Wills with a big twitch on the acceleration there. I was finding that BMW really, really nice, and I was really looking forward to that one. And then suddenly, boom, away it went, and we lost the TV. And of course, then I didn't want to get into the back of anybody, and we just backed out of it. Vortex is chasing down Gr.x at the moment. So even with the tyre wear to set 1 and 1, we've now lost the strategy, but we've not really got the close racing. It's still very, very, very spread out at the moment. You know, even this little battle that we're looking here, they are basically 1.5 and then 1 second back. Gr.x is 0.7 back to Vortex. Vortex is 4.5 back to Heinsberger, and in Heinsberger it's 1.3 back to Hulky, although Heinsberger's got a half-second penalty, so that will reduce back just a little bit. And then Hulky is 3.8 ahead of Chicken Yoga, who's 2 ahead of Rita, who's 2 ahead of Copes, who's 8 ahead of Super Nace. So you know, we're not really getting these really close races that we were really hoping for. We've got a bit of a battle going on here. Wills, Vortex and Gr.x. I think something's happened there, because wasn't Gr.x behind? I don't remember Gr.x being in 3rd. So Dr. Gr.x coming through in the Mercedes off camera, and we've now got Wills Racing right on the back of Vortex in the mirrors of that Viper that is spitting flames out of the left and the right hand side of it. Wills Racing kicking up a load of grass clippings on the exit of that curb. He's going wide into this one to try and get a really good run out the corner. It's nice and planted this time from Wills. Is there anything he can do to close up? He is closing it ever so slightly, but it's not enough. Get down on that yellow line, Wills. Get right down on that yellow line. Get the shortest line possible and pick up the slipstream. And he's getting closer to 0.25 of a second. All about the bus stop now. How are they going to go through the bus stop? Whoa, Vortex taking a lot of the grass on the way in. Good lines though, no penalties. But that is how to do the bus stop. Vortex has got that down to a T. Perfect lines through there. Really, really nice. I tell you what, when I do that, I pick up penalties. He's absolutely got those lines beautifully. And under the lights here at Daytona at night, we've got Gr.x, Vortex and Wills Racing. This is the little trio that we are concentrating on at the moment. We've got Grensters out front and Delox as well. There's another beautiful little battle that is going on towards the back here. We've got Coops and Fandango and Will in this one, I think. These 3 cars both together, so we've got different battles going on throughout the field at the moment. Can Cooper do anything into the first corner? Wills is going to defend. It's a slight little bump draft there. And, whoa, Fandango really late on the brakes there, getting into the mix. Oh, he just gets a little bit of a tap on the exit there as Cooper goes through. And Cooper puts it up the inside of Will. But Will is going to come back, I think. Or has Cooper got that one done? Looks like he might have got there. The door was open and he put the car in there. He's now defending a bit, but Will wants that place back. Will's getting up the inside now. Hard racing from these two. Oh, Cooper with a big old waggle on the back end as he tries to get under power. He's got the inside for this one. Will needs to give him room. He gives him room. Very respectful from Will there. And then Cooper's going to want to get on the back, and Will is going to want to brake, and Glenn do another one of those late moves into the bus stop and find his way through. Can he close up? It's just 0.3 and 0.4 between these guys. Grenster's way out front. It's looking pretty good still between Dnotes and Gr.x and the like up front, but this is a lovely little battle just at the back here that I'm really enjoying. We've got 3 of them going into the bus stop nose to tail. All big opportunities for penalties, but they all, I think, get through there nice and safely. Will with the benefit and the advantage as we come out. Glenn with the benefit of slipstream behind Cooper. Is there anything that he can do? He's looking up, he's looking down. He goes high, he goes down. Oh, he's off the bottom of the apron there. Hopefully that won't be a penalty. Hopefully he got it back up quickly enough, but he's got on the back of Will. Now he goes up to Cooper. He's moving around quite a bit, Glenn Fandango, just trying to find a way through. He's gone really, really deep and wide into the first corner. Cooper's got it well wrong and gone deep. And oh, Glenn touches that invisible bit of the wall there. I thought Glenn had that done. I think that is now that race. Unfortunately, it was really, really, really good. Just falling away now. And Will 2 seconds ahead of Cooper, who is 5 ahead of Nace. And Glenn Fandango finds himself at the back of the grid at the moment. Or, yeah, 13th at the moment. Grenster out front by 5 seconds. We've got Dnotes is 1.3 ahead of Vortex. And Vortex has got Gr.x right on his back bumper. So we have got a lovely little battle going on here. Vortex again taking all of the curb and a little bit more through the bus stop. Hopefully he will not get a penalty for that, and they will keep running as the same for Dr. Gr.x behind. He's going well too. It is just 0.3 of a second between these two. I tell you what, they could work together and be right on the back of Dnotes in no time at all. Now 0.7 and closing quickly. 0.65 we're coming as we go across the lines. We go into the first corner. It's going to possibly be into the 0.5s. It isn't. Oh, Dnotes has a lovely little move, a lovely little corner, first corner, and he managed to get it out to 0.7, but as we exit the corner, it does drop out a little bit. I think Vortex had a slightly better run. Oh, Vortex getting into Dnotes into that corner, just managed to slow it down, but as he did that, I think it unsettled his car, and he just dips a wheel into the grass off the curb, and then Gr.x saw that and closed up. So Dnotes having a little bit of a better corner through there by luck, with Vortex just getting it ever so slightly wrong, and Dnotes beautifully clinical through that one to Dnotes 0.3, but Vortex is closing up. Dnotes cannot gap the two behind, and these three are really locked together. This is, I think, the battle on track. There isn't another battle a little bit further back here with Hulky Heinsberger and Chicken Yoga. They're having a good old battle, but the really, really good battle here is for the second 2 podium places, position number 2 and position number 3, and it is Grenster that is out at the moment. We're on 13 minutes into this one. We've got a fair old way to go yet. A little over, well, about 6 minutes to run. It's going to give us, what, about another 3 laps, I would think, or maybe 2 or 3, we will see, but really, really, really going well. Greg is just saying, sorry, not been in, just been hectic at the moment. Car hopefully going away for the livery reveal to the wrapping company, as we all on the car behind the scenes and a couple of setbacks with sponsorship. Hopefully back on track. Oh, so you haven't actually started racing yet then, I'm assuming? We're still in the pre-season. When does the season start, Dowie? Greg? I keep saying Dowie, we call him Greg. It's Greg Dowie from Greg Dowie Motorsport. Yeah, when does your season start? Oh, talking about when the season starts, this is hotting up here. Dnotes just 0.3 ahead of Vortex and 0.5 ahead of Dr. Gr.x. So Dnotes just holding Vortex off at the moment, but Vortex is just looking left and looking right, trying to find a way through. Brake discs glowing, glowing, glowing as they hit the brakes to get the car slowed down. And we've got 2 Vipers here, and then Greg's just off the back in the AMG. So is there anything that the Mercedes driver can do, or is it going to be the 2 Dodge drivers that are going to dodge the bullet and bring this home in second and third. Oh, that was a bad pun, wasn't it? That was bad. Out front, Grenstar all on his own now. He's 5.2 out front, much like Mad Mikey was with me around the high speed ring earlier on. He's going absolutely well. I did tell you that he's a master of Daytona, is Grenstar. Absolutely knows this place like the back of his hand. Just going through the bus stops there, completely clinically clean. He's gone 0.79 of a second faster, and no hassles. Wasn't even going across the grass there. No hassles whatsoever across the through the bus stop. But it's Dr.x, Vortex and Gr.x still 1, 2, 3 and 4 in this race, and still very much locked it together. Vortex closer than I think he's ever been to Dr.x, but it's all going to be about how they go into this first corner. Vortex goes a bit high, Dr.x goes just a little bit high to get the line. Greg's right on the back, just a little bit of a nudge through that corner, nothing to worry about, just letting Vortex know he's there. And these three, oh, this is so good. This is like watching racing on TV. Oh, Vortex getting a little bit squirrely mid-corner there. He's gone a little bit wide. He's going to be on the grass. Oh, a rare mistake from Vortex. He almost went around there. He gathered it up. He's going to have dirty tyres as he comes into this corner. So he's got a couple of minutes to try and put this one back together, possibly 2 laps. But that does put him 1.2 off the back. And that has now freed up Gr.x to go after Dr.x. And it's given Dr.x the opportunity to try and gap the 2 behind. Chicken Yoga 11 off the back and in a battle with Heinsberger. I think that was at Heinsberger for a move there. If it was, that was a really good move. And Hulky's trying to get into the mix too as well. This is another battle that's been raging all the way through this race. And as the other one just tends to resolve itself with one of the cars going off, Vortex going off into the grass, we drop back to 6th, 7th and 8th. And we're looking at Heinsberger, Chicken Yoga in the classic aubergine coloured car, or purple, whatever colour you want to call it, and Hulky. That's his signature. All of his cars tend to be that colour. And Hulky trying to close down. Hulky just 0.3 off. We've lost Carl Fandango and Davro and a few others, so we are down to 12 runners in this one as we go through the bus stop. Hopefully, whoa, crikey, that was close. Those guys all over the curbs, unlike Grenstar up front. Those guys really pushing track limits. Hopefully nobody got one. Heinsberger's clean, Chicken Yoga's clean, as is Hulky. That was so close. Rita in 9th, Will in 10th, Cooper back in 11th at the moment, and Super Nace in 12th. We've lost a few. Grenstar still going out front with just over a minute to run. So this could potentially be the last lap, possibly, I'm not sure, but he is going super clinically clean and leading the best of the rest. And at the moment, Dr.x is continuing to hold on for a brilliant second place, and Gr.x just trying to close up. Vortex, unfortunately, with that unforced error, the only error that I'd seen him make all race long, has cost him badly and dropped him down into 4th place. And at the moment, just really struggling to try and get back into this one. Will Grenstar force another lap? I'm not sure. Probably. Looking at this, Grenstar just heading down towards the bus stop. And then we've got Dr.x, Gr.x and Vortex. Can Vortex do anything about closing up into the bus stop? This is his view. You can see the 2 cars just ahead. Nice and clean through the bus stop, using all of the track. Heading across to the yellow line. He's going to keep it low onto this yellow line, I would assume he is. Anything that he can do just up ahead. You can see how close. Oh, Dr.x with our second penalty. Dr.x has been going so well, and suddenly he's going to lose that. Gr.x is going to sail through, and that is going to be it. Unfortunately, let me put you back onto the fan view that I like, and it is Grenstar out front and Gr.x now in 2nd place, 0.7 ahead of Dr.x. So you can see that half-second penalty is still costing him. He's falling back. It's just about settled down now at 0.8 of a second behind. And I don't know if Vortex was able to close up. He's got 1.6 to Dr.x. This is the final lap. So basically we've got this little infield section for Dr.x to close up. How brave is he going to be on the brakes? Is he going to risk everything, or is he going to bring this home for a podium? This is going to be exciting. What is he going to do? Headlights were flashing then. Go on, Gr.x, go for it. Come on, Gr.x. Oh, Gr.x so deserved a second place. Once again, Vortex and Gr.x, just two tiny little errors has cost them badly. Gr.x looks like he will be able to bring this home for a third step of the podium, but can he make it the second step of the podium? We will see. Hulky saying Heinsberger and Chicken, brilliant racing. They have actually finished. These other guys have got an extra lap. It did look like some fantastic racing by the PSR guys at the back there. All three of those are registered racers, so they know how they race together. We'll just join Grenster. He's going to come across the line to take the win here. I did call it, and he's 5 seconds ahead. We got a yellow flag out on the line. No. I don't know why that's happened, but don't think it's going to matter too much for these guys behind. Gr.x couldn't quite close up enough. It's Gr.x second, Gr.x third. Vortex comes across fifth, and Wheels Racing in that Z4 is going to come across to take fifth place. Unfortunately, we have got a yellow flag on the line, but it didn't actually impact anybody in the end. That was absolutely phenomenal. What brilliant racing. Again, 2 areas where we had some fantastic racing in that one. Let me just save the replay quickly and we'll go into the result. Grenster obviously running away out front, 5.124 ahead of the chasing pack, and not the fastest lap, a 146.186 for Grenster, but he did get the win. And then we had Gr.x, Gr.x and Vortex all the way through that race. Vortex getting it just a wheel on the grass, sucked him onto the grass, and then Gr.x was able to get through. And then it was just a case of, could Gr.x pressure Gr.x into a mistake? He did. Gr.x picked up a half a second penalty for a track limit infringement, and then Gr.x came through and managed to just stay ahead by 0.7 of a second. So it's Gr.x second, Gr.x in third, Vortex in fourth. A small consolation prize. He did get the fastest lap, a 145.840, the only one in the 145s. So Vortex going really well, but unfortunately with that unforced error, that cost him badly. PSR Wheels Racing in fifth, going well. And then we did have, and unfortunately we haven't got the times, but Heinsberger, Chicken Yoga and Hulky for 6th, 7th and 8th were all very close together. And then we had, I don't know if Rita was involved with that one, but Rita in 9th, Will in 10th, Cooper back in 11th for that one, Super Nace, who's raced with us all night long, in 12th. And then I was a DNF, and Glenn Fandango also DNF'd. I DNF'd on that one because my TV went off and I did not want to wreck anybody's race because I had people coming up behind me. And Grenster, Gr.x and Gr.x, you're 1, 2, 3. But big shout out to Heinsberger, Chicken Yoga and Hulky, who had their own mid-race battle too. Absolutely phenomenal. That is it for tonight. Just going to say thank you to everyone for tonight. But I am done because I've got to be up early tomorrow morning. I am off to the hospital just for see the consultant about my tooth that I had extracted a few weeks ago. It's all clean and nice. No news on the MRI scan yet. Hoping that is going to be coming up soon. A few of you have been asking me, but hopefully we'll be getting the MRI scan done fairly soon, and see where we're going. The pressure in my head is pretty much the same as just before I went into hospital, so not as bad as when I was in. So I'm just having to be a little bit careful. But thank you to everybody that has raced with me tonight. Thank you to everybody that has watched the stream and supported the stream with likes and subs and everything else. And for all of you that come back and race with me every night. Cannot do this without you. So thank you so much. If I get that silly little bunch of coins, I will scream. Whoa, we've got 1 million. Wow, we had 500,000 yesterday. And a car, we got 1 million today. Wow, that is good. The money's coming up. We need 20 million because we've got 3 more cars to buy. But we are up to 18.5 million credits now. So that is really good. So I just want to say thank you to everybody that's raced this evening. And I will be back tomorrow with more lobby racing for PSR registered racers only, and we'll be running some randomizer generated races tomorrow. So all GR tonight. It might be all GR, it could be all road car, it could be a mix. We could have karts, we could have trucks, we could have absolutely anything tomorrow. Check in with the Discord and see. Now, one thing I will say about that is I've got my appointment in the morning, so I might not be announcing the races for tomorrow until late. So just keep an eye on the Discord, and I will get them out there as soon as I can. For now, have yourselves a great morning, evening, night, afternoon, day, wherever you are, whatever you're doing. Have a good one. I'll see you again very soon. For now, take care. Bye.